Hi, everybody. Welcome to Thursday announcements. I have a few things just to share with you. I wondered what everybody did on our first National Truth and Reconciliation Day. Yeah, I wore my orange shirt, of course. I took part I did not take the day off. It was not a holiday, so I wanted to be really intentional about that. And so I did take part in Tony Snow's Zoom events. There was one at noon and there's one at 7 o'clock at night with various clergy. The one at noon was more historical kind of thing. And then the one at 7 o'clock was with ecumenical Indigenous leaders from different clergy from different places. So it was excellent. Very, very good. Those recordings, if you're interested, those recordings are found on the Chinook Winds region YouTube channel. So do check that out. And I also watched some documentaries on Truth and Reconciliation Day, including the one called Becoming Nakuset, which is part of the United Church United in Learning event. And that is recorded as well. It's only 12 minutes. No excuse to not be able to see it. It's awesome. There are some tears that were happening watching that documentary. It's excellent. So if you go to the United in Learning YouTube channel, you'll find that one as well, Becoming Nakuset. It was awesome. So as a segue from that, we do have an Indigenous elder, Dakota Eagle woman, a friend of mine, who is offering some educational sessions at St. Thomas starting every Wednesday, starting in November. The dates are in the bulletin. She's going to go over medicine wheel teachings and Indigenous spirituality. So please do sign up through me or through the office. It's going to be by Zoom. So sky's the limit. Anybody can come. All people can come, and we're going to do it in a safe way. So if you're interested in that, please do let me know, and I'll send you Zoom details about that. Should be awesome. Some of the other announcements this week, we are right into our stewardship campaign, as most of you have noticed. If you can come by the church and pick up your stewardship envelope, that would be great. If you don't want to do that, you can always go to the website, and under Give, you can fill out your stewardship envelope there as well, and submit it. Part of the stewardship campaign, of course, is every Sunday we are having different teams share how we're reawakening our spirit, or how we have kept our spirits alive during COVID. Last week, Greg Hyatt did a financial summary, which was awesome. And then the stewardship team did a little kickoff talk as well. So do check that out from last Sunday. This Sunday coming up, the hospitality team is chatting about their work and everything that they've been up to for the last year as well. So do check those things out, and do make sure that you go to the website and fill out your pledge form and submit that. And if you want a paper copy, do come to the office and get it. We are in the middle of a search process, as you all know, and when a minister leaves the congregation, the needs of the congregation are reassessed. And so that's what the search committee is busy, very, very busy doing. They are kind of going to every committee meeting, every team meeting, and interviewing. And they also want your opinion, individual congregants, your opinion about where St. Thomas is at, what you think should be happening, all those kinds of things. So there is a survey online as well, and you can get the link to it on the front page of stthomasunited.ca. And do fill that survey out as soon as you can. They're hoping to get all the completed surveys by the end of October. If you prefer a paper copy, call Jane in the office, because we do have paper copies available in the narthex for you to come by and pick up if you're able to do that during the day. If you need to do it on a Sunday, you can do that. We are there, obviously recording live, but we are there in the morning, so the doors will be open, so you could come and get that survey then as well. Wish you could come to worship, but you can't yet, unfortunately. November newsletter reminder to all committees and teams that newsletter content is due in middle of October. Elaine Gray put a very nice summary of the Truth and Reconciliation Day as well into the bulletin under Paths to Reconciliation. She did mention, which I thought was so great, those of us that ordered our shirts through Native Northwest. With your support, they have established the Native Northwest Reconciliation Fund, which will fund scholarships at 12 colleges and universities for 5 years. More than 120 Indigenous students will be supported by these awards. So yay you, that's awesome. Yay, yes. The Halloween party is a go. The hospitality team is going to be part of that. They did put something in the bulletin, a little bit of an update. Still looking for donations of Halloween treats. I see some people have dropped them off already. So thank you very much. Halloween treats, volunteering if you're able to come and volunteer for help for an hour. Bring any decorations that evening, which can be used outside, carved pumpkins, signs, that kind of thing. Submit any other ideas to the hospitality team. And bring your kids and grandkids or neighbors' kids, bring everybody. And they're hoping to carry on with AHS rules in place. So right now we can only have 20 people outside, but that's 20 volunteers. So it doesn't include the people that are going through. Now, come after Thanksgiving, who knows what the rules will be like for Halloween, but we're going to move. We're going to adapt as things get changed. Youth group is still happening, so do check the bulletin and your emails for youth group events. And junior youth group is virtual, and the next virtual meeting for the junior youth, which is grades 4 to 6, will be happening on October 15th in the evening. Wanda is still doing her preserves, so contact her if you need some preserves. And of course, the gift card fundraiser is happening ongoing, and the Veterans Association Food Bank still needs donations. The last thing I really wanted to spend a little bit of time on is this week is Mental Health Awareness Week. And so I did put something in the bulletin on more of a personal note. And so I'm just going to read it to you. So let's face it, many of us, and even me, can feel the mental health being stretched. St. Thomas would like to help in any way we can, and we're starting by sharing this link. I received a link from Shoppers Drug Mart. I don't know how many people get that, but I received a link from Shoppers Drug Mart, and it has some awesome resources in terms of mental health resources. So we did include the link to that in the bulletin, and you'll find resources and tools that might help. Access to digital mental health programs and mindfulness meditation videos. So that's one resource. If you have resources you'd like to share with your St. Thomas family, please send them to me or the office, and we'll share them in upcoming bulletins and on our social media pages. Let's not keep our mental health struggles to ourselves. We are here to lighten each other's burdens by sharing resources and stories. Mental health will continue to lose its power over us and its stigma if we continue to talk about it. We need to talk about it. We need to share. We need to be real, because we are all going through it, some worse than others. Make yourself and your mental health a priority. You are more than worth it. And we have a couple other links there for Canadian Mental Health Association and the Canadian Alliance of Mental Illness and Mental Health. So we're all struggling. This is a horrible time. We are all sick and tired of the continued restrictions, the continued numbers, the continued need to be scared. And we wish things weren't this way. And so, and it's a drain on our mental health. And so, from the bottom of my heart, please talk about it. Share your resources with one another and share them with us so that we can share it with the rest of the congregation as well. It's way too important a topic, and way too important a physical and mental and emotional struggle to deal with on your own. And so the more we keep things to ourselves, the more they gain power. And we can't let mental illness take power, but we need to keep mental health as our priority and looking after ourselves. So I'm hoping that people will do that going forward. At some point, we will also be able to offer some group support, I'm hoping. And if that's via Zoom, then we'll do it via Zoom on how to continue to stay positive during COVID and how eventually we will move out of isolation and all those kinds of things and start getting into the world a little bit more. It's still a very real, scary thing for young families with children who cannot be vaccinated yet. And so my heart and my thoughts and my prayers are with those families as well. And so it's too important. It's too important for us to be dealing with on our own. So your St. Thomas family is with you, and we're here for you. Huge thanks also to Lori Weller for decorating the church for Thanksgiving and for this time of the season. As usual, a fantastic job. We just really appreciate all those things that you do for the church. It just enhances our worship service, and it makes me happy going into the sanctuary when things are decorated for the season, especially now that when the congregation is not there. And so thank you, Lori. Appreciate that very much. So happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Take care of each other, look after each other, know that you are loved, and I see you, and stay safe. Keep each other safe. Bye, everybody.